Hey, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the Brown Jet. Got a ton of crypto and airdrop updates for you. So let's get into it. But before we do, as always, remember nothing I say here is financial advice. I'm just a guy on YouTube. Please do your own research. And if you haven't already, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video, follow me on Twitter, check me out on the bank. And if you want extra coaching, guidance, and support, check out my services, the Web3 Secret Society, or private video call to make sure you're ready for the bull run or capitalize on the bull run. But big breaking news, Bitcoin has hit 100,000 US. In fact, 102,000 US. So incredible news. This is something that for many of us who've been in this space for quite a long time, this is my third cycle. I'll be honest with you, I thought 100,000 US was a pipe dream, and we finally hit it. In fact, we've hit it well before the new year, well before the new administration. This is massive. It is so fulfilling to see this happen. Let me tell you something. If you look back at my previous videos that I made during the bear market, I used to sort of make a video every single week on basically building a crypto portfolio. So if you check it out, I will literally bring it on screen actually, hold on. So you can see here, it's right here right now. But basically I would make this literal video every single week. And it got so boring because it literally was just, hey guys, buy Bitcoin, it's 18,000, buy Bitcoin, it's 20,000, it's going to go up massively. You're gonna look back in a year, and it's been about a year and a half and literally sitting at 100K US. So, most people didn't watch my channel back then, but if you did, and maybe if that helped push you, congratulations. Either way, if you've been holding Bitcoin, if you've been investing in cryptocurrency and not touching Bitcoin, this is massive. As you guys know, I recently liquidated 75% of my Bitcoin to move into alts. And the reason for that is because we are sitting in altcoin season. Let me just refresh this now that Bitcoin's hit 100K. Yes, even with over 100K, we are still in altcoin season, which means that we're going to see way bigger upside returns for altcoins than we will for Bitcoin. The reality is Bitcoin is an asset sitting over $2 trillion at this point. And to see that continue to grow is just unrealistic. And the reason I say that is if it doubled, it would be sitting at 4 trillion. And a double is not that much gains when you compare it to doubling other things. Like I had money in XRP. I sold 90% of it. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you would have seen that. 90%, put that into ETH at $3,600 2 days ago. Ethereum has been doing fantastically as well. Ethereum's about to hit 3,900. Just take a look. 2 days ago, we're sitting around 3,600. It seems like unreal to think about. Where is this? We're sitting here 2 days ago, 3,600. We're just in that range. So, easy pickups, easy ways to rotate. And honestly, one of the things that I talk about a lot is how to rotate your capital so you can maximize your gains, so you continue to expand on it. Like the 5X in XRP took 90% off. Put that into ETH at $3,600 and letting this run, and XRP has dropped about 20% since I sold it. So timing is everything. In fact, we're almost about to hit $103,000 for Bitcoin. Now, this is all great news. Now, if you take a look over here at the chart, just see the ranges that we had to deal with. And this is really what you guys went through the last year and a half, all that trudging up and down, especially when we got into March and we literally thought that it was just going to be clear sailing. We broke all-time high, 73,000. Then over the next 6 months, we trended downwards all the way to 55K. All the bears came out, told you this was going to 0 or 30K or whatever. They said it was just going straight down. We bounced back up, and then the election on November 5th really sealed the deal, and we have literally just been climbing vertically ever since. We're about to hit the 2.618, which is $103,895. So for those of you who do Fibonacci, it's a very important point over here. Might see some resistance there as well, but fantastic news. Now, if you guys are in crypto and you're vocal with your friends and family, now's about the time, or the last couple of weeks, they've probably been coming up to you going, hey, I want to get into crypto. What should I buy? It's too late. Is it too late? Whatever. I have been spending a lot of time focusing on creating a playlist for new people to crypto so they kind of understand what's going on, trying to simplify concepts, not really talking about it in the language that we would typically use with, you guys who have been in crypto for a long time. So if you know anyone who is looking for support and help, send them my playlist. I try to curate videos to help beginners maximize on what's remaining in the bull run, and also sort of let them do a sort of analysis on what they think can be a way that they can decide what effort they want to put in. So they can say, well, I really just want to be on chain, and what can I gain from that? Or I want to learn more and be actively trading, and what can I get from that? So that's really good. Now, speaking of what's going on in real life, there was an update here today, which shouldn't come as a surprise, but Haley Welch, I think her name is, she launched, she's the girl who did the whole Hop Tua thing, got a Hop Tua and spit on that thing. Well, she launched her token, and surprise, it was a rug pull. Who could have seen this coming? Oh my God, who could have?
An idiot sandwich.
Who could have seen this coming? It is such a horrible idea for people to peddle this. Guys, I understand you guys might like these girls, but please don't give them money. Please don't give them your hard-earned money. They actually respect you a lot less for doing it, and they're just doing it so blatantly now. Haley is so dumb, she pulled a Biden. She literally didn't even get rid of the instructions. She might as well wrote, this is like reading off a teleprompter. Copy and paste the following tweet. Huckonomics. Team hasn't sold one token. Not one KL was given one free token. We tried to stop snipers as best we could. Fees have now dropped. Community note. The team and insiders have actually been selling their tokens since the launch. Majority have never purchased anything, have only sold the tokens they were given. Haley is lying, I like this part, and will likely have to talk to a judge about this. All maps came out. Hawk didn't disappoint. 96% of the supply block cluster. Oh my God, this is unbelievable. It is so egregious. Okay, so those are the crypto normie updates. Those are some of the big news going on. And very importantly, we had the hype airdrop last week. We're going to talk about that tomorrow, what made it successful, why it kept going up. But right now, let's talk about Magic Eden. Magic Eden is this NFT protocol. It used to be very specific to the Solana ecosystem, expanded to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a bunch of others. But now you can actually see what you've earned. And I believe the token is sitting at $3.70 last I checked. We can check it, during this live stream. But basically, the eligibility checker is live. It was kind of laggy. And just so you guys know, it's based on your use and sort of how many diamonds you've earned through the Magic Eden Rewards program. So that checker's live. I've included the links to everything in the description below. But what that allows you to do is it allows you to check exactly how your sort of ME was calculated. They were looking at organic users, so people who actually use the protocol, and the more the wallet is actually a real user versus a bot that's sort of just flipping stuff and doesn't actually do anything. Any cross-chain activity that was had through those wallets, so NFT trading through chains, launchpad mints, runes trading, lucky buys, which honestly I never did a lucky buy on Magic Eden. That's where you can bid 20% of the floor price, and then 20% of the time you win the NFT, and the other 80% you lose, or whatever odd you want to do. Also loyalty, which is what something Tensor had rewarded as well. The idea here was you would basically link all of your wallets and you could check your allocation. And there's a instruction guide here. I won't go through the entire process. A lot of people are worried about linking their wallets. There's no penalty for doing so. And you just have to sign that you own the wallet. They don't get access. Remember, in order to actually gain access, you have to sign a transaction that says, okay, you have approval to take this token, whatever. This is not what that is. This token is this is like a Google authentication saying, hey, yeah, this is mine. So you do that part on the web after scanning something on your phone. So you go to that link, you scan the QR code as part of these instructions, and you do that through the Magic Eden mobile app, and then it will let you do the following over here. I just did this with one cluster. You see I've added some wallets over here. So I got the this wallet, which is my claim wallet, and a bunch of others. This one had 1,072 Magic Eden token. Not bad on tier 8. There are 12 tiers. You can see here the current price on Avo is between $3.17 and $3.55. And I'll be honest with you, I am shorting this token because a lot of people are getting this token. What is the point of having this token, right? 1,072 Magic Eden token. That's about almost $4,000 in US dollars when I sell this, which I will 100% be doing. So this is definitely something that I'm looking forward to. Fantastic. Love free money. Why not? Next update is on Jupiter. Last night, Where Meow did like a JUP rally and basically went through some of the feedback. Was actually very surprised at how thorough they were. They went through a lot of the feedback, went on Twitter, were reading a lot of what was put up there. They came back and had a new proposal. And I did a summary of this on Twitter. You guys let me know if you like me posting this kind of stuff. Like I said, I want to be a lot more active on Twitter. I used to not be, but it's very important, I think. So the previous vote failed to get consensus. It ended at 58%. They were looking for 70%. And this is very important to the team who wants to wrap up the whole Jupuary thing before Capsable, and they want to wrap up and sort of finalize 2 Jupuaries, and Where Meow plans on figuring out how to make future Jupuaries sustainable some other way. Now, what they've done is they've changed a portion of the allocation to incentivize holding, buying, and voting through the year. Unclaimed JUP will also go into ASR. So basically, a portion of this is going to active staking rewards. I'm going to talk about that in a second. There will be an explicit allocation for stakers with bonus for historical consistency. That's great. But once again, rewarding those who are there forever, are there for a long time. And also hyper-focus on including as many real users as possible, looking at actual holdings, participation in the ecosystem, consistency, place of usage, and bots will be explicitly excluded. I hope that kind of reminds you a bit of sort of some of the things I was talking about, right? Enforce KYC. Now I said if there's a way to get rid of Sybils, big, huge. They're doing that through looking at how much tokens people have in their account, how long they've been around. Also, reducing the number of JUP tokens. I don't know how much they reduced it to. They didn't do numbers, but allocate them to ASR. This is exactly what they're doing. Fantastic to hear that. And they're also kind of rewarding volume in the sense of consistency, right? So they went for consistency of use. So very happy to see that. So hey, 3 of 5, can't be unhappy about that. So you can go on here and you can vote for the next 3 days. It ends on December 7th. Make sure you do this because this will count for the ASR, I believe, as well. So you want to get that check mark, but you also want to make your vote heard. And if you want to see how it's doing, you can go to catalogspro.asr and you can actually put in someone's address to see how they voted, but you can also see how it's doing. So let's just refresh this page over here. And we can see exactly how the vote is turning out. Currently, 88.85 is saying yes, and 11.15 is saying no. And currently 60.9% of the votes are accounted for. So it looks very promising. And I did see a lot of comments. And when you look at the thread, if you look at the live feedback or you look at the full proposal, and it will show you that a lot of people switched from a no to a yes. And that makes sense because they basically gave more to those who are holding it as well. They didn't screw them over. There's an update on Bluefin, which is the SUI airdrop that I've talked about in the past. You go check your eligibility across the board. Last time we couldn't do it on some wallets. They came back with an official statement, and now they have wallet support on a ton of things. Ledger for EVM, Ledger for SUI, and etc. So you can definitely go ahead and do that. Check this out. Why not? For Jupiter, only the top 10K Jupiter stakers got it. Only the top 10K Wormhole stakers. And then for Pyth or Pith or whatever, 195 Discord members, 1,003 Pythonians, 1,500 OIS stakers. And then if you held, Mad Lads, Pudgy Penguins, Little Pudgies, or Azuki, you sort of got an allocation here as well. I am looking to buy a Pudgy Penguin. I'm still in the market for that. Next update here is on Meteora. So they're doing M3, which is meme. basically, this is a sort of way to capitalize on all the meme coins being launched. What they're trying to get people to do is, instead of selling meme coins, stake it in their platform. So by staking the platform, you reduce the sell pressure of the token, the value increases, everyone wins. The idea here is player pump player, which I really don't buy into sort of how this is going to work, but I mean, maybe I'm wrong. But the idea is the more you stake, the more you earn. Only the top stakers share the fee rewards. If you unstake your token, you must wait before you can withdraw them. Now, the staking rewards come from the swap fees earned from locked liquidity, and they're given to those stakers, right? So they have this whole idea here. And finally, they did do a launch here. So M3 is a token launched by We Are M3 community members. So there's not a real token from Meteora, but it's part of the team. Part of the community. And basically, they airdrop power users some of the tokens, and you can go ahead and be part of it if you've gotten it. Some people are still, getting involved. Check it out. See what you think. Next update here is Wormhole. This is not a very positive announcement, but basically their rewards program goes live tomorrow, which is proactive, not reactive, December 4th, for people who stake Wormhole tokens. So everyone who's been staking before is not getting anything for that, which kind of sucks. You hate to see it. But there is 50 million W token that will be allocated for reward period 1 for those who do stake moving forward. So we may see some uptick in the price of Wormhole. There's also an update on Satori Finance, which is doing their airdrop allocation. They are announcing some of it ahead of time. So they already had their season 0, which is a retroactive thank you to early supporters. Season 1 is for those who participated and drove growth. And then season 2 is going to have a new dynamic system. Season 1 ends in a couple of days, so there is some more chance to sort of make your rank if you haven't already. And there will be a season 2 very soon with fine-tuned gamification and new features. So check it out if you've been part of it. A very interesting update here is for Namada. So those of you who have been watching the channel for quite a bit of time, you probably remember Namada at the end of last year. We talked about this as an airdrop. You could go ahead and say you wanted it, but you couldn't actually get the airdrop. The idea is you can no longer say you want it. Like, it cut off so long ago. But you can go ahead and open up your wallet extension, and you go to this website, interface.namada.2dudes.com. When you do that, you can actually connect your Namada wallet. You see I've done that right here. You see I got 106 Namada token that was airdropped to me. I'm going to go and stake it right now. I'm going to pick Stake Cedo. Stake Cedo is a good one. We'll hit stake, and I guess I'll do it again. Stake Cedo, and I have 106 to stake. I'll put 106. I'll put 105 just in case. I know transaction fee is 0.1, but might as well do it this way. And we'll approve here. Oh, crap. Okay. I got to do this after because it's asking for the password, and I don't remember. It's an alphanumeric. We'll do it in a second. Next update here is Solana ID. So they're having their TGE soon, sometime in the next week or two. It's December 1 question mark. We haven't decided what the final date is, but there is going to be a solid token. There's also, I believe, a private sale. I personally am not going to get that done. I'm not caring to get whitelisted. I just want the airdrop. And they have mentioned that in their Telegram, depending on which portion you were of the solid pass, that will allocate what percentage of that distribution you will get. Right, so obviously first gets more than the second and third seem to get the same, and fourth gets the least. And finally, the last update I have for you is there was a snapshot for those shards. So at this point, do not buy any shards as of December 1st, which is 3 days ago. Do not buy any shards from I think it's Paint Swamp or whatever for the Sonic Labs, because they're worthless. Because the snapshot's already been taken, and now whoever had all 6 are whitelisted for that NFT mint. So will be very interesting. See Latin Slav saying we're pumping hard. Yes, we are. It's fantastic to see that. We got Iron Nobody. Congratulations on 100K and outperforming most crypto influencers. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. CM Silver, DCAing the dog got me a nice Magic Eden allocation. That's fantastic. To get ME, you have to interact with the platform. Yeah, it's a Magic Eden sort of almost like a loyalty program reward. Congrats all. Hey, Mike Bennett, congrats to all of you guys. Yes. Hey Ocho, good morning. By the way, Ocho messaged me. We'll talk about what you were mentioning in the last stream around your compromised wallet and the music airdrop. Varun Rao, hey Brown, any reason why you sold your bread? Yes, you know what? Here, let me share this. I mentioned this in the Discord. I was going to mention it later. This is not something. Here, I'm going to put this here. So this is what I had told the Web3 Secret Society a couple days ago. I sold all of my bread here, 19.6 cents. My cost basis was 3.4 cents. We're getting too high in this token for my liking, considering that this is purely Cabal controlled. This is actually the reason why they won't list it on. They're not going to list it until they see that the Cabal has dumped a lot of those tokens. And yes, can it go higher? For sure. But I would rather rotate my money elsewhere. We just saw Brett's Twitter hacked, and I would rather have the money in Pepe and Andy on ETH, especially with the current market caps. I'd rather have Andy than Brett at this stage. And I put that money into Tau on a hardware wallet, and will likely rotate the Brett capital in my farming wallet into Andy, which is what I did. So hope that explains it, Varun. Like I said, those who are in the Web3 Secret Society get to know the move before I do it. So I let them know way before I did it. I was at the casino. I'm just letting them know, but that's what it is. Guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be back tomorrow with our AMA. Once again, congratulations. So happy to see Bitcoin 103,000. Incredible. This is not the end. We've got so much more time in the bull run, guys. We got to make some money. And remember, the only people who will get in your way, it's you if you listen to stupid people who know nothing, who tell you to sell, who tell you it's over. This is what they were doing every single time we ran into any sort of problems, like when we were down here. All they wanted to do is tell you to sell and get out. They don't care about you. They want to see you not to make it. I'm going to make sure if you guys continue to follow me, you will continue to make sure you get sort of the best alpha, and whether or not I'm right or wrong. I mean, I tend to be more right than wrong, but I always tell you what I truly believe. So hope you enjoy that. Hope you guys have a great night. Thanks so much for watching. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on everything, and check out the Web3 Secret Society or book a private call. See you guys.